A good morning. Back in again today for Monday Night Live because I'm not allowed out. Not that I would be out in the dark anyway, because I haven't got big enough torches to actually see what I'm digging up. I learned that from my last video. Doing said beach experiment. See, detecting with torches just isn't for me. Can't see a bloody thing. So, how are we this fine evening? Jonathan Bramble, good evening, sir. How the devil? 9 people? 9 already? And only one from... You don't like me very much, do you? I understand this. I don't like me very much either. Laverne, how the... Good evening, my #1 fan. Daniel Smith, good evening. Peter Hancock's. Bigger Link. It's going fast now. How are we this fine? How's the tooth? Haven't had it sorted yet, and it's still in. But it is temporary. We've got a temporary filling in at the moment, so it is temporary filled. So I'm doing all right. The tooth isn't giving me jip. Tell you what is giving me jip though. Being locked down, I tend to eat a lot more. Good evening, Grimbo. How you doing? Yes. You have a lot of fans. Thank you, Laverne. Good evening, Susie. 1969. How are we all this evening? Bleeping fun. Are we going to count to 100 again? No, I'm not counting to 100 today. I'm not counting to 100 tonight. Yeah, I'm literally just checking in on you because I'm going stir crazy here. I'm going crazy. Sorry, I'm not ignoring you. I'm just filling up my vape. Bad habit, I know, but it's better than smoking. Give me my dues. I've kicked the smoking habit, but I'm now got a vape stuck. It's a bad thing, isn't it? Bad. One vice for another. The wallpaper's hurting my eyes. I put this wallpaper up. You can tell. Have you managed to get out on any beaches? New hat, Grim. Oh, no, this is just another hat. It's like got mesh on it rather than full side. It's actually for Scottish Little Soldiers charity. It's actually it says Fear Naught on it, and that is the motto for my old regiment. Fear Naught. What am I doing? Where's my juice? I just had my juice. I feel like a big baby. My water. I kicked the smoking by vaping about 8 years and counting. Couldn't go back. Yeah, I mean, how long? I haven't smoked for about 5 years now, which is good. But I'm stuck to vaping. I just can't seem to kick the habit. I did see there is a bit of news on the metal detecting front. If you live in Scotland, you can go out metal detecting. And no groups bigger than 30, close to home. Bit crazy. In a certain numbered group, you can't all go out, but Scotland split up into tiers. But Scotland are allowed out to do metal detecting. We're not, as yet. Kicked the cigs about 28 years ago. Not even tempted now. Good on you, Steve. I want to move to Scotland. Yeah, I might have to move to Scotland. Liz, I just dropped my Noxie with Grim Bleeper sticker. Fingers crossed it'll bring me some luck down here on the not so sunny Isle of Wight. Plenty of beaches to bleep. Yeah. Good little island. You got surrounded by beaches. Oh, that's wobbly, that bit. Yeah, I haven't... Right, I did go on the beach the other day, and it's the same beach where I just did my experiment with 100 coins. Good evening, Victor! And honestly, I was out for about 4 hours on the beach, and I got fed up of ring pulls. I got absolutely fed up of ring pulls. And no matter how much I miss metal detecting, and I do, I'm not going to post a video of me just finding ring pulls on the beach. My hands are tied at the moment. They are. How long are you locked down? I think we're locked down for 4 weeks. I do believe. We finished a week, so I've got about 3 weeks left, which is bugger. The Isle of Wight, lots of Roman there. Is there lots of Roman in the Isle of Wight? I think there is, you know. They must have. Bleeping fun. I hope you'll get my letter soon, Grim. That would be brilliant. That'd be a bit of something from the outside world. 2nd of December, maybe. There you go. Coffin Dodger. Brilliant name. I'll say it every time. 2nd of December. So what are we on now? We are... What are we on? The 16th, 17th? Mr. Doodle's gone digging. How are we all doing? Doodle's got a live Friday. I'll be checking that out. He's got a veterans detecting organizer on his live on Sunday. I'll be checking in on that. 3 weeks on Wednesday we've got left. 3 weeks Wednesday. On my permission, has Roman not been able to get out with the knocks of... Oh, what? 2 weeks, you mean? 2 weeks Wednesday. That's not too bad when you look at that. 2 weeks Wednesday. How long were we locked down last time? Almost 2 months. I know, I went crazy. Absolute... Was it 2 months? No, it was about a month and a half we got locked down before. So it isn't as long as the last lockdown, and they've given us some leeway, so we're allowed out to the beach. My permission is next to Roman Road, but no Roman. South Coaster checked in. Hi, Grim. Just popping in to say hi as I'm stuck in work, doing a few extra hours, 12-hour shift. No worries. Thank you very much, Aaron. I really appreciate that. Guy's a legend. He might be bringing out his Dark Destroyer again soon. You know what Dark Destroyer is? It's a test bed which he's made, and it's in like a... I do believe it's like a bin, but it goes down to like 20 odd inches down deep, and it's got like tubes in it, and you can test it all out. And so yeah, anything you want to see tested at a certain depth and stuff, give Aaron a shout. I remember doing that makeup video. Yeah. Do you know what? Next Man Night Live, depending how mad it gets, I might even get the girls to do me another makeup tutorial just to keep you all sane. Why not? If you missed it, my last time, it keeps me busy. Indeed. Oh, Aaron, at least we can go on... Well, you got better beaches than me, Aaron. At least you can go on the beach, buddy. My beach is full of nothing. There's about 67 coins still left on the beach to pick up. Aaron Legend, 21-inch Dark Destroyer. Good evening, LP. I had a platinum ring on the beach with my knocks. I haven't found platinum. That's one of the metals I haven't found yet, platinum. But I suppose platinum's kind of a new metal, isn't it? It's kind of one of these new fandangled hipster metals, which I haven't found yet. I have not found any platinum. I think I'm on 2 gold for the year. 36, 37 hammers or something. Bleeping fun. I got a package from England the other day. It took a week, so hopefully get my letter. It takes about the same to you. Thank you very much, Bleeping fun. I'll be looking forward to your letter. As long as it's not got that stroma, is it stromine stuff in it? The fermented fish, is it Denmark it comes from? The can with some really stinky fish in it, which people do like tests and stuff for this. I'm still on 0 hammered. Oh, Aaron, it will come. And trust me, those little coins, they bring you so much joy. Even if you get a cut half, they just bring you so much joy. Nope, not Denmark. It must be... It's definitely one of the Nordic countries, one of the Scandinavian countries. Stromine or something. A little can of fish, and... Took me 10 years to find my first. I hadn't had a Tetris. Ooh, 10 years without a hammered. Iceland. See, I'm getting these... Sorry, I do get these. As soon as I got the cruiser, it all changed. Yeah, I tell you what, the cruiser loves the silver. It loves the hammers, actually. I agree with you there. Not to Macro Cruiser loves the hammered coins. I remember I was going for a bad stint even with the Amphibio, and I wanted to find a hammered coin. I just cracked the cruiser back open. It wouldn't be long. Hi Grimmy, any info on when we can get back out on our permissions? 2 weeks Wednesday. Wednesday, come in. 2 weeks. Then it's 2 weeks from then. There you go. I'm sure we're all clucking here. We're all clucking. What am I doing instead of detecting? Makeup tutorials, cooking videos, how to decorating videos, building videos, car mechanic videos. Oh, this is what I've been watching, not making. Not long, happy days. It's not long, is it? It's not long. You got to think about it. It's not long. It's not long. Focus on the good. Focus on the good. I will try my best when we're allowed back out to try and get out as often as I can. No worries, buddy. Watching makeup tutorials. Shh. I was hoping no one clocked on to that, Aaron. Cheers, mate. Did it slip out? Did that actually come out of my mouth? Oops. I'm not too fast. I beach detect anyway. I found some great stuff during lockdown. The Southern Searcher metal detecting. He's found some good stuff on the beach. Me and beaches, I don't know what it is. We just don't really get on. Considering I live on a beach, it's kind of like, I don't know. Me and beach detecting, I'm not a great fan. Maybe I would be good at it if I gave it the time I give my fields and stuff. If I actually proper focus and did a proper beach hunt and proper focus like I do when I go in my fields, my pastures and my ploughed and my stubbles, I proper switch off and I proper switch off because there's no one around. At the beach, I get distracted easily. I get distracted by someone walking a dog. Oh, look at that dog. Oh, look how cute. Oh, no, what was that signal? I don't know. Oh, look, they're surfing out there. And I'll get distracted. I'm so easily distracted. So, I suppose out in the fields, I still get distracted by stuff out in the fields. I'm looking at the birds in the sky and, was that a mole coming out of a hole? Oh, look at those rabbit holes. I'm on the phone at the moment. What are you up to tonight? Not a lot. I'm just having a gas. I'm just having a... It's the only time I can actually have a gas. Well, I don't say less gas in. More gas in, Grim. It's Monday Night Live. I'm allowed to gas on my Monday Night Lives, and that's what I do. Joe, good evening. I see my gold mouthpiece went down on your wall Facebook page. It's my strangest find. Yes, I saw that. Gold mouthpiece. Someone, it was Joe. Back in, I think it was Victorian days or something, where we used to have false teeth. They used to actually made a thin layer of gold, and he used to put it up, and then he used to put these fake teeth on it, and it used to be false teeth, but you used to have a gold palette, and it was actually gold. So a few of them have been found, but Joe found one recently. We've got teeth and stuff hanging off it and everything. It's still gold. It is still gold. It's still gold. That's the way you got to look at it. Don't matter what it is. It's still the yellow stuff. I mean, there's people out there who haven't had any yellow stuff yet. And there's other people that get it all the time. It's just one of them. Gold is gold, my friend. Gold is gold. The ADD kicks. Good evening, everyone. How have you... Now you have the knocks. The beach should chuck up more for you. Now I've got the knocks. The beach should chuck up for... As I said, I took the knocks out. My local beach is prolifically super quiet, and you can't... I would love to go out and just find coins all the time, go and find rings all the time on the beach, but my local beach is so quiet, and if I do get signals, it'll be either can slaw, ring pull, scrappy aluminium, and I just lose... What's the word I'm looking for? I lose perseverance, or I don't know. There's only so much you can cope with. I finally got my dream machine, the Nux 800. A couple of weeks ago, I've had 5 silvers with it and loads more, and it's on another level from the Simpex. As you said, you did beaches. Obviously, the Nux 800 is going to be better at mineralised ground than a Simplex. Don't get me wrong, I loved my Simplex on the beach. It was my go-to machine for the beach. I've had loads of pre-decimal silvers on the beach with the Simplex. I've had no silver on the beach with the Nox 800, but I haven't had it on the beach that long. I do know the Nox 800, because it's been simultaneously multi-frequency, it is generally a lot better on mineralised ground. It's the truth is in the pudding. It's just like, it is a good machine on mineralised ground on the beach. It is a good machine. Pasture, ploughed land. I think my Amphibio was definitely better on the pasture. And the ploughed land, probably the Cruiser. The Cruiser probably, it kicked quite a lot of ass on the old ploughed stuff, on the fluffy stuff. But the fluffy stuff's very hard. I've had loads of the Simplex, but it couldn't touch the signals with Nox I got. Lose the will to live, that's the one. I was losing the will to live. I was digging up so many ring pulls, bits of can store, bottle tops, another one. Yeah, it was getting a bit crazy, a little bit crazy. So I'll give the beach another bash, obviously, because no doubt I need to get out. I'll try the beach again next week. I can try and find the coins I didn't get last time. My experiment, you haven't watched it, my last video I did an experiment of lying out 100 coins on the beach in certain patterns just to see the way the tides move. I laid 100 coins on, I've only got 33 of them back, so I know the beach has got some coins on it at least, so yeah, it might be worth getting back down there. I should have really, someone said this in my last Monday Night Live, Tuesday Night Live, whenever it was, I should have marked the coins in different colours. I should have done, at least there's 2 colours, 50, I can find out where they came from. Good evening, Joss Lucas. Shame you have to stick to the beach. I'll stick my new permission on the Roman fort here in Wales. Oh, that's hard. Really rub it in. Bloody Roman, you jammy git. You know what to say. You find buckets of ring pulls and make a ring pull necklace. Oh, that's a good idea. Bleeping fun. I could go on a beach specifically looking for ring pulls to make ring pull jewellery. Ooh. Yeah, I could do that. Or not. Good evening, John Hardiman. Beach detecting, not for me. That's not for me either, to be honest. Not for me. You don't get the old stuff on the beach, do you? I love finding the old stuff. Nothing beats finding a bit of old silver or Roman silver, a bit of Celtic gold, you know, a hammered coin. All these things fill me with so much joy, and you can't really find that stuff on the beach. Don't get me wrong, you probably find a lot more gold on the beach than you would out in the fields, but I've only ever found one piece of gold on the beach, and that was with my eyes, not even a metal detector. I'm sure I told you this before. That's the reason I got into metal detecting. Walking my dog on a beach, come across, boom, gold coin sitting there, laying, waiting for me to pick up this coin, waiting for me to fall in love with the hobby, which it did. I wouldn't be here now chatting to you guys if it weren't for me walking my dog that day and finding that coin. I definitely prefer fields and beaches, lad and dad detectorist. Yeah, me too. I'll tell you another one which I haven't given enough time for is woodlands. We did metal detecting woodlands. I'm yet to find anything of any. I've never found a hammered coin in the woodlands yet. I've never found any Roman in the woods. I haven't found any of age in the woods yet. I know it's there. I've chatted to one of my friends, Dave, the Solo Searcher. Check him out on YouTube, the Solo Searcher. He actually found, I do believe, Saxon silver in the woodlands, and I think he even found a quarter stater in the woodlands. So maybe I need to give woodlands a bit more love than I have done in the past. I've only ever found 2 hammers on a beach. I think it's the way they sink too far. You found hammers on a beach, dude. I've had Nox 800 for over a year. I've had 2 gold finds today and about 1,500 scrap price. I think that's been lucky. Hello from Holland. Hello, Eddie. Holland's a nice country. I like Holland. Been detecting in Holland. The fields we were on Holland, they were like sand. It was like being on a beach, but there was good stuff in it. It was crazy. Dry sand or wet sand, I seem to find more. Dry or wet, I seem to find more on the dry. I don't know. I always get drawn towards the really deep, wet sand because I look at a beach and I like I may think of this wrong, especially after the experiment I've just done. I think the beaches, they sort of tend to slope down towards the water, and I think to myself, it must be like skimming for gold, you know, panning for gold. And I'm thinking the heavy goes downwards, but it doesn't always work that way. I find more in the wet stand, nothing but junk in the dry. There you go, Baz outdoors. Yeah, the dry stands I usually find a lot more ring pools and stuff. The wet stuff, I think I've had more luck in the wets than I have the dries. How do you switch Google Maps into grey maps? Who's that? Dean Shard. What do you mean grey maps? Dean Shard, if you were on about the old maps, you want to go on type into your Google search, side by side maps, and click on one that's something to do with Scotland or something. It would come up with. But you click on that side by side maps. Click on it, bam. Old maps, new maps, side by side, and they all work in conjunction. And also on the new maps, I actually did a video on this. The new maps, you've got the LiDAR as well. That was a new feature they added in. Bloody brilliant bit of kit. Wet sands for history, dry sand for coin shooting. There you go, POMZ metal detecting. That's it called, National Library of Scotland. Cheers, doodles. No worries. Side by side maps. That's all you need to put into a Google search and it comes up. And without a shadow of a doubt, it is the most #1 tool I reach for when I'm out. If I've got a new permission, bam, straight side by side maps. What was there that isn't there now? It makes a change then. That Wales can get out and about, and England are locked down. Keep saying to everyone, oh yeah, cheers Lee Lacey. It won't be long before you're out swinging again, pal. Thanks, pal. I think he means LiDAR. I do mean LiDAR. What did I say? Did I say something that wasn't LiDAR? All the way from Scotland. Yeah, you Scottish guys, you're allowed back out now. The Welsh guys are allowed out. The Scottish guys are allowed out. It's just English people. Oh, grey maps. Oh, he means LiDAR. I got you. Yeah, well, side-by-side maps has got LiDAR on it as well. And I think there's 2 types of LiDAR. There's 1 meter and I think there's 2 meter. So how are we this evening? Are we all coping? Are we all coping? Are we all clucking at the bit? Who wants to get out? Who wants to find some silver? Who wants to find some hammers? Who wants to find some Roman? I need some more Roman. I keep saying this. I need a good Roman permission. I see some of these YouTube videos and they're like, oh, another Roman. Oh, another Roman. Oh, another Roman. LiDAR never covers the exciting areas. There are LiDAR maps. I do know what you're saying there. There are LiDAR maps that do actually have massive white gaps and they're missing the important bits, especially like, and you'll go on the LiDAR and it cuts right down the middle of your field. You're, why can't I see that bit? I want to look at that bit and it's not there. But if you do some more Google searching with the LiDAR maps, there are some maps that show you that specific part. Liz Moran, I'm gutted because my permission is just over the fence. I can see it from my lounge window. Right, what's wrong with getting a spray can, really long cord, and get some cable connectors out your window like that? If you hear a beep, just spray it. So when you get back out there, you know, little dots, and you just go and dig the dots up. Just saying. Still at home, you're not breaking the law because you're in your own house. Yeah, big gaps and LiDAR. That's a plan. Does your tattoo say Valhalla? It does indeed. It does indeed, yes. Just hoping they'll let me in. I doubt they will. Beard's not long enough. Lots of military sites not shown on LiDAR. Going to try magnet fishing too. Maybe Old Wells. Ooh. Magnet fishing Valhalla might be worth a visit. Yeah, wouldn't it just? I bet be some nice relics down there. My farmer is super clumsy, so very highly. Yeah, get down the old well. Get down the old wells. If you've got any old wells, a bit of magnet fishing down there. But the only thing that always draws me away from magnet fishing is I specifically don't dig that much iron. So why would I want to go and find iron? I just don't understand. There we go, Doodles. Gone to digging. Massive, LiDAR massive gaps. As a lot of areas that is done to do floodplains, etc. Not really for the history. Something we found useful for a secondary purposeful. Hopefully I do get there someday. I actually got round to I've been meaning to listen to or read a book, and I actually got around to reading a book in this lockdown. It's done stuff to me. I'm not preaching to whatever, but it makes a lot of sense. I recommend it. Have a mole. There you go. Been meaning to read it for ages. What are you looking to buy next, Grim? Any machines you got your eye on? Really would like a Deus, but the thing about a Deus, I think I wouldn't use it for most of my permissions. I really want a Deus, yeah, Deus. I really want a Deus, but my big permission, and I am always looking on the eye out for looking for new permissions. If I can get a new permission, bam, I'm on it. Even if it's an acre, you know, 3 acres, 4 acres, 12 acres, 24 acres. Doesn't matter, the size doesn't matter. It's what's in the ground that does. The thing about Deus is, I've noticed Deuses generally are absolutely amazing on like farmland, ploughed land, you know. Most of my permissions are stubble, not stubble, pasture. So, there you go, Joss Lucas, exactly hit the nail on the head. Nox is my end machine. I won't be changing ever. Right, who's the Southern Searcher metal detecting you kept right. You just got brand new Nox, right? Did you not pick up? Here's one for you. Maybe it's just me. Did your armrest start coming loose when you're using it? My armrest came up loose. I've actually done it really super tight now. But my little cup that keeps your arm on when you're swinging, it come loose. And it kept coming loose for about 4 hunts, and I was fed up with it. I just wrenched it up. It hasn't come loose since. I just wrenched it up tight. Oh, I've also got, no problem at all with that. I've also got in the back of my head, and this is one of the main things about metal detectors themselves. You've got to have confidence in your kit. You've got to have confidence that if you're swinging over something, that you're not going to miss anything. And my first few outings, I had a musket ball, came out, and I could see the musket ball with my eyes. And I swung it over, and for some reason, I was getting no audio with my Nox. I couldn't get it to register this bloody musket ball. And I actually picked the musket ball in my hand and swiped it in front of the coil, and it started going ding, ding, ding again. But on the ground, it wouldn't pick it up. Very strange. Kind of lost a bit of confidence with it. Also, with the coil lugs. You know, the Nox coil lugs. I have seen so many of them snapped. I wouldn't go as furious as I would, or as rough through long grass or thick stubble as I would with my Amphibio or my Cruiser. I'm hesitant to do that with the Nox, to get low into like long thick grass and longish stubble, with fear of breaking the lug. They call them lug nuts or something, the lug holes in them. Yeah, that's kind of... So, although the machine is performing quite well other than ploughed land, it's performing quite well other than ploughed land. Right, put it that way. but I'm not having the confidence that I could do what I could do with my Amphibio or Cruiser. It was really versatile, swinging around. So yeah, that's get the lug protectors. Well, this is it. The machine you shouldn't have to buy these extra bits for it, extra shafts, extra lug protectors. It should come out of the box, ready to use, ready to be abused, ready to be taken out on fields. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too heavy. Maybe it's me. I'm just too heavy-handed with machines. No night, lad and dad. No, you shouldn't. Spot on. What's that? You need to read the Equinox Series Handbook, and not the machine for me, Grim. I had a Hammered and a Roman. Love it. I lost all confidence of your Simplex. Well, see, I actually picked this. I was one of the very few detecting channels out there that actually got out with a Simplex and hammered it on all lands, and did a video on all lands, and I actually hammered it. Absolutely fine with me. I mean, I am quite rough with machines. I'm a big bloke. I'm 6'2", 6'3", 20 stone. I'm quite rough when it comes to machine. So I expect a machine. And this is another thing why I'm not straight on a Deus straight away. I picked up a Deus and gave it a swing as if I would swing in my Amphibio or my Cruiser, and gave it a swing. And I could feel the shaft bending like this because all the weight's in the coil, because the batteries and stuff's actually in the coil of the Deus. So there was a bit of extra weight actually on the coil. And I was swinging like I normally would. And I thought, oh, there's a bit of flex in the shaft then. Got a knock scrimmy, but I still like my 250 Garrett. Bigger leak. There you go, look. It's not all about the all singing 20 stone. You don't look at me. Trust me, I'm 20 stone. One day I'll actually get the camera, go stand on the scales and show you. They're meant to flex. There you go. They are actually meant to flex. But it just felt weird because I was so used to having a metal detector that was nice and rigid, nice and straight. You could just and then moving on to that, and it's like, whoa, like, what the? It's just complete. It's almost alien. Cruiser power. I will have to crack the Cruiser open again soon, I think. Give the Cruiser a bit of a bashing. I quite like the flex on the lower stem of the Simplex. I didn't notice much flex with the Simplex at all. Compared to the Deus, and the way I swung the Deus to the Simplex, I didn't notice much flex. The Simplex is a hell of a flexer. It worried me I'd break it when I first started off. See, I didn't notice it. Honestly, I didn't notice it flexing. And you have to remember, as I said, I'm quite tall, and I have most of my machines actually fully out to the biggest they can go, just so I'm not bent down. I do suffer really badly bad back, as you saw when I was out with the discriminator. I was walking around like that because I've been out all day detecting and I've done my back in. So yeah, I do actually have my stems as long as they go, just to stop me from getting bad backs. The first thing, right, here we go. Here's what I'm going to run down for you. The last 5 machines I've owned and my first impressions on getting them out of the box. Okay, we'll go Nocta Macro Racer 2. Who's ever heard of one of them? Remember getting out of the box, my first impressions was, oh my god, it looks like a Nike tick. It's a battery compartment by the armrest here, and the design actually looked like a Nike tick. Yeah, I had my first quarter gold stator with my Racer 2, and I actually loved that machine. I actually hammered it into the ground. But I will say the Racer 2, it's got a little finger trigger bit. That had a little rubber thing that came off literally day one of me having it. Gone. But yeah, I loved my Racer 2. Then which machine did I have? Then it was my Cruiser. I went from the Racer 2 to the Nocta Macro. Well, it wasn't. It was actually just a Macro multi-cruiser. And I picked that up. And I thought, build quality's got better now. From the Cruiser, from the Racer to the Cruiser 2, I could feel the build quality got better. It's like, I like this a lot. And then, what did I get? Then I got the Amphibio. And they only done it again, didn't they? Don't get me wrong, this isn't an advertisement for Nocta Macro. This is on my honest opinion with it. The Nocta Macro, they completely changed the stem from the Cruiser to the Amphibio. And the Amphibio was like proper cam locks rather than twist cam locks. It was proper flip cam locks. And it was all tubular. And it was really robust and solid. I thought, this is it. This is my machine. This is it. This machine is made for me. It was almost indestructible. I loved it. I was chucking it around. Do you know, I charge it up and I literally launch it in my boot. I've even shut my car boot on it before and it's fine. It was absolutely fine. Love my Amphibio. Then it was the Simplex. I picked up the Simplex and I thought, I've just come from my Amphibio. I thought, feels a bit flimsy, this. Compared to the Amphibio, feels a bit flimsy. Let's put it to the test. And it held up. It held up. It was a light, I'm sure it's lighter machine. The tubes are slightly skinnier. As I said, I didn't feel any flex. It just felt, you know, a bit. And then Minax 800. I got it out, and I was almost. G'day, mate, from Canada. G'day, mate. Wait, that's Australia. G'day, mate. What's Canada? No. What's the Canadian greeting? I don't know. Then I got my Minox 800. I got it out. I was a bit. I don't know. The first thing I looked at when I got out of the box and looked in great detail was the coil and the plugs. I thought, oh, they look a bit squeaky, a bit. All in all, nothing on it's broken yet. Touch wood. Oh God, yeah. Touch wood. And it's doing all right, so I can't complain. I mean, it's found me a bit of gold already. The old Victorian watchwinder. So yeah, I've had a bit of gold with the Nox. I've had hammered coins with the Nox. Milled silver with the Nox. So yeah, it can't be too bad. Dr. R. Joss. Hello from Anglesey. I had a Nox and switched to the Amphibio. Right, who's that? Dr. Joss from Anglesey. Did you notice from moving from the Nox to the Amphibio the other way around? Did you notice the build quality a lot better with the Amphibio? Just a simple yes or no will be fine. Have I done the 3.0 update? No, I haven't got any update, and I don't have a computer to do updates. I don't own a computer or a laptop or anything. 100%, there you go. I asked him for coming from one to the other. Nocta Macro machines are much better built. They are. Right. Between me and you, I actually left Nocta Macro. And I left Nocta Macro not because their machines are rubbish. Their machines are bloody brilliant. I nicked them. I left them because I didn't agree with some of the way they went around their sponsorship of whatever. I was just like, it's not for me. It's not for me. I'd rather show a product as it is, giving it a true representation of how I see it. So you were a nomad then? I was a nomad. I was a Nocta Macro nomad. I think I've still got my nomad stuff up. Actually, here's one for you might not see. Detector World hoodie. What year was that? That was a few years back then. But yeah, this was in Holland, this was. Detector World, when I was detecting Holland. Pete from LP had all the hoodies made up, it was pretty cool. And look, oh, here's your boy there, you little grim bleeper. Yeah, man, that was a good shindig, that was. I still got that there. But yeah, I was a nomad. Not anymore. Number game for a giveaway. Here's Bernie West. Everyone, it is all good in the house. There's a bracket you can get to strengthen the pin for the Nox Grim. Is it? Are they going to send it out? Do Nocta Mac? Not. Is Mind Lab going to send it out to me? Or have I got to buy it with my own money? This is what I'm saying. Are Mind Lab going to send me something to repair a problem which they know they have with the machines? Or is it a separate thing I've got to buy? Same here, my Nox is from the first batch in the UK. So I got asked loads of questions about it, so I told the truth. There you go, Coffin Dodger. Need to buy it. Ah, yes, see, there you go. Why would you have to buy something if they know there's a fault with it? Why would they not just go, do you know what? Not as strong as it could be. Let's give you some replacements. Actually, let's sort this out and send you all 3 coils. Not to Macro did that. They had a little bit of an issue with the simplex coils. Fine, write to us, sort this out. We'll send you out a brand spanking new coil. Done. They're about a tenner on Fleabay. But it's the way companies... It's the way companies work it out for you. However, on the Grim Bleeper should go to the XP Deus. More buttons! Yeah, so it's just the way different sort of companies deal with you. Not even a tenner. Oh, okay. Not even a tenner. But still, why would I have to buy it with my own money when it's a problem they're fully aware of having? What's that? Miner had issues with the Explorer coils back in the day too. There you go. Look. At the wobble issue Simplex had. Not to give out MP wobble inserts and... There you go. Don't like. It's very true, they did. Not to Macro gave you free stuff. If they admitted they had a problem, they go and send you out little... They just sorted it out. Anyway, we'll get off that subject. Change it completely around. So how are we this evening? BRB. I love that saying. That Mars gas looks good. Sid Perry did an unboxing. The Mars gas. Never even heard of that company, to be honest. I mean, there might be a really good company and well known, but I haven't seen the video. By the way, if any manufacturers are out there and you're willing to have your machine reviewed by me honestly, and trust me, if it's rubbish, I'll tell you it's rubbish. If it's good, I'll tell you it's good. Do you know what? I said that the last time. No manufacturers have come up to me. They're just too scared. They're like, oh no, he's going to tell us it's rubbish. That has horrible tones, it really does. Oh, what's that, the new machine? I don't know, I haven't heard it yet. I might have to watch one of Sid's videos and actually check it out. No, I do watch Sid's videos. When it interests me, there you go. They're scared of your honesty. They're scared of my honesty. Yeah. I'm too honest my own good most of the times. Really am. Aww. All of you guys are so nice to each other. I love it. Love my subscribers. You're all cool. Mascus is not a waterproof control panel, is it? Better to be 100% waterproof. Honesty is the best quality. It really is. It really is 100%. Honesty is the best quality. It's not 100% waterproof. And that's another thing about the Deus. The reason I didn't go straight to the Deus because I go detecting in all weathers, trust me, and I have been out in absolute... Is bleeping fun going? Good night, bleeping fun. I go out in all weathers, torrential rain, and rain... sometimes I'm scared to get my camera out in because I don't want to break my camera. If the camera goes, I'm brown bread. But I go out in all weathers, torrential rain, snow, wind. I try and do my best and try and... Oh, please let me know when you get the letter. Yeah, no worries, bleeping fun, I will do. Cheers, thanks for joining me, buddy. Better machine you can get with some muck and rain on. Yes, exactly. I think I went about 4 months without cleaning my Amphibio. 4 months without even giving it a clean. And it still worked. Still hoovering up the good stuff. Joe, I spent a lifetime telling people the truth. Sometimes honesty is not the best policy. At least, well, no, it is. Get one of those backbreakers that West Country Clegg has. Oh, what's he got? He's got a mine lab, hasn't he? Hasn't he got a mine lab with a UFO on the end or something? Good night from Sweden. I've just invested in some overpriced Guy Cotton waterproofs. Going to test them out this weekend. Can't stay away from the new Permission, rain or shine. I know exactly. See, you said that about your new Permission. I can't stay away from any of my Permissions, full stop. I just love it. I just love it so much. You need to take the coil cover off the Knox occasionally, though, Grim. I have actually already taken it, and it does collect a little bit, doesn't it? It does collect a little bit of dust underneath the coil and the coil cover that gets in there, but all machines do. I don't like. Most new phones like Samsung are waterproof, definitely rain, weather anyway. My videos are done on Samsung S6. Mine are all done on the iPhone 11. So yeah. And a battery pack when I'm on live because I had a little battery left. That's pretty cool battery pack, that. This has been on, I think, 3 detectables with me and it's still going strong. And it still charged my phone up a few times. It's pretty goddamn awesome. Hey, Drum and Detect. What's that, Joe? Cleggy has a CTX 3030 of massive coil. Okay. Some search sounds good. Keep an eye out. I found my iPhone 12 is not bloody waterproof. Just Googled it that before this vid. It is waterproof. The 12 is waterproof. It's IP68, I do believe. Yeah, it is. It's got to be. Looks like us in Canada are going to be in lockdown too. No. Yeah, I think it is. When you're live for an hour, Lucas, how much data does it use? I don't know. I've got an unlimited data plan. I don't really click onto it. At the moment, I'm in the house and I'm on the Wi-Fi. I am on the Wi-Fi on my house. That's probably why it's a bit better signal. I should hope it is anyway. Oh my god, then I need to recheck my search. Yes, you do. Yep, the COVID-19 is on the rise here. The old COVID-19. Do you know what? All my live videos have been demonetized since lockdown. I think every time I mention, or you guys mention, COVID-19, it just automatically goes to demonetizing any of my live videos. Which is absolutely fine by me. But it's just kind of like, really? We're only talking here. I'm not talking about anything dodgy, you know. I'm talking about... I'm not even going to try and say stuff dodgy because they would definitely... Joss Lucas 21-inch coil covers a lot of ground, but it could probably only swing it for 2 hours. Yeah. Quite a bit of data is used when live out and about. I imagine it is, you know, because I've been out for about an hour and a half before on my live. Especially when I'm out in the fields doing the old swinging. They dislike the truth being told. No, I don't know what they do actually. Do you know what? I'll tell you, I've actually had a real big hoo-ha at the moment with the monetization of my YouTube channel. It has been up and down like a yo-yo. I went almost a whole month where you guys were seeing adverts. I know you guys was you guys were even telling me you're seeing adverts, but my YouTube channel was coming back with saying no, no one was monetized video. It's basically I went from normal sort of ups and down to rock bottom, and it's lasted about a month of dead flat with earning pretty much not a penny. And I don't earn that much anywhere off my YouTube channel. But it just pays for my petrol to get to and from detecting. Oh, what? There's another flu about now. There's a chicken flu. I noticed you tweet it. It was on. There you go. Susie saw it. I even tweeted it. I was like, "There's something not right here," and it wasn't. And it still hasn't sorted itself out yet. It's still up and down like a yo-yo. It's very strange. But hey ho, I'm not in it for the money. I'm here to entertain you. It's not the money. It's not even a lot of money anyway. It's petrol money. No, COVID is flu. We are saying. Oh, I thought there was a new flu kicking around for another lockdown. Oh no. I don't have Twitter. You're not missing out on much, to be honest. Just call it Flu 2020. I don't, and it's not much to understand. It's basically just for people with verbal diarrhea. Instead of it coming out here, it comes out here. People like myself. Why do you touch wood? We have to knock on it. I don't know. It's always been touch wood for. And entertain us. You do, mate. Thanks. Oh, thank you, Julie T. The bird flu quarantine area has been put around by us. No transportation of bird within Herefordshire. You're not allowed to move birds. Oh my lord, what am I going to do with all them chickens on my boot? Depends on what you use it for. Twitter can be quite entertaining. To be honest, I don't 100% get Twitter. I prefer the book face, the face ache. Knocking and touching both do it. What about bats? Yeah, bird flu. Can you still move bats? So the bats in the back seat are fine, but the chickens in the boot I can't move. No Christmas turkey. Yeah. If you can't move birds, how are you going to have Christmas turkeys? Oh dear. Cheers, Percy. That was a good one. I don't have Twitter. I only use Facebook for detecting groups and digs. Didn't COVID come from a bat? Yes, it did, I think. Bloody West Indies cricket bat. They can move the birds just outside of quarantine areas. Not sure about bats. Have another roast. Cool. Oh yeah, this year has gone fast. It's flew by. Love it. These days you're safe with a, what's that? Nut roast. That's vegetables and stuff. Red-blooded male, I don't eat vegetables and stuff. Bum bum. What animal in China caused this bug? Oh, come on then. Hit me with it. Do you know what? I'll be absolutely surprised. Nut roast. If Aussie was still biting heads off bats, we wouldn't have this issue. Very true. I can't believe that guy is still alive and kicking. Ozzy Osbourne. He's a walking miracle. Hi from Scotland. Hi from England. You lucky SOBs, you're allowed out. We're not. So I'm just going to sit here and sulk for the next 10 minutes just because of you. Love Ozzy. Everyone loves Ozzy. He's like the crazy uncle you all wish. New restrictions in Scotland from tomorrow, Grim. I did see you're allowed back out. You guys are allowed back out. He preserved like a pickle. Same as Shane McGowan. Hi from Whitstable, Kent. Wait a minute, if I shout really loud, you can probably hear me. Hi! Just put the feathered pillow in the oven. Mate, we had ours. It's raining consistently in the West Coast. Hi from Wales, no restrictions. Oh, here we go. We've got all these islanders from up north. We've got all these Welsh warriors all going, oh, we're going out detecting. We're going out detecting. And I've just got to sit on the beach and pick up ring pools. Cheers, mates. Yeah, cheers. Thanks for that. No, crack on. I'd be the same. I'd be the same. Ozzy's huge miracle amount of drugs he's took. Yes, he is. Has Diggador not got a thing going where you guys can get out? No, that's the whole petition thing. I'll put it on my Facebook page. A few of you signed it. Thank you very much. It's just trying to get a petition to the Houses of Parliament because the whole restriction, lockdown rules, it just makes no sense. I signed it. Nothing will come from that. We'll still have to wait until December the 4th or something. Thank you, Joe, and thanks for joining me this evening. I'm going to shoot off myself soon anyway. I've got some Call of Duty to play. Borders to South Australia were closed again last night due to another outbreak. Took me 6 years to find a Roman coin. Pew, pew, pew. Indeed, pew, pew, pew. Exercise and get out. Good. It is. It is. It is all about getting out, doing a bit of exercise, enjoying yourself, and not being around people with dogs. Don't get me wrong, I love dogs. You know I do. But the dogs seem to attack my detector when I'm on the beach. They actually seem to think it's a... I get this all the time. I'm detecting on the beach, dog walkers, dogs off their lead, and they come running over, like attacking my metal detector, as if my metal detector's a dog going frantic. We're like, ooh, look, that dog's under control. Ooh. It's crazy. Crazy. Anyway, boys and girls, thank you all for joining me this evening. I am going to be cutting it short now. I've got some stuff to do. Still miss watching my videos. I'll try and get out and do a beach video. It's got to be done. I can't leave you guys. As soon as this restriction is lifted, I'll be out almost every day. So as soon as it's lifted, I'll be out every day on fields. I've got 2 chihuahuas, can't take them out. Any rallies in Scotland? PlayStation or Xbox? Xbox. Catch you later, big yin. Cheers, Thomas. Don't forget, hit that thumbs up on the way out, and I shall see you all from next Monday Night Live. And I might even stick another live in this week, see how it goes. But thank you all for joining me. Stay fast, completely forgot what I was saying then. Stay safe out there, and yeah, adios. Off for trot. Cheers, guys.